Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire Bloodlines. Yes, we're back in the clinic. We are trying once again to do this impossible quest with the bug guard, but the good news is it can be done, because before I started recording this one, I finally did it. And if worse comes to worse, and I spend another half hour trying to do this and it doesn't work, then we will have it done and we will finally move on from this mess. But I did want to show you the route that I used to get here, finally. Because it turns out that the guard does have a predetermined path that he takes. And getting to everything you need to do is just a matter of knowing roughly where he'll be. Unfortunately, it still requires a good deal of guesswork, because every tool you have that you could use to track him is completely unavailable to you due to the bugs here. So anyway, my hacking skill is now buffed up enough to where I can hack this computer. Okay, so password is now dosage. I can unlock the door to the controlled substance room. I can also hack the cabinet from here. Separate hacking a tip for that, but we actually knew that password already, but I wanted to show off my hacking skills. And from here we can unlock this, but it brings up a troubling message. Cabinet unlocked. Controlled substances camera enabled for your security. So we can go in there, but it's going to catch us in the act. And just going into the security room by itself is a big honking instant criminal act. So what we are going to do is we're going to get clever.
This area is for hospital staff only.
We are going to get clever so long as we do not immediately walk into the security guard leaving that room. In fact, I'm going to test something really messed up. Because it appears that he only notices you if you are standing out in the hallway. Okay. Well, good test. It turns out that I thought it was just the security room where he would start firing if he caught you, but nope, if it turns out that you're in a room, he'll start shooting then too. So, it's a bit of a blind run, unfortunately, because you have no way of listening at the door to hear footsteps. Well, okay, I think I actually did hear footsteps that time, but I swear, every time until now, I've never heard that. And he saw us now.
This area is for hospital staff only.
Now, you do get 3 tries on this, so it's not the end of the world if he catches you once, but it doesn't help you much if you're walking out of a room you're not supposed to be in. And it doesn't help that he hovers around the 2 areas we need to go to next, which are the security room, because we have to go to the security room and turn off the camera so that we can go into the room with the blood sample unnoticed. Okay, now he should be at the end of that hallway, and it doesn't matter if you're in darkness, if you're hidden. If he has a straight line of sight to you and his head is turned the right way, he will notice you. So what we have to do is wait until he's not staring immediately ahead, which, unfortunately,
this area is for hospital staff only.
I apologize. I know you're probably sick of me banging my head against this wall with this quest, but imagine how I feel. Because you just have to watch me doing this. I have to keep doing it over and over and over and over. I know you're wondering, well, why don't I just try the vents to stay out of the hallway? Well, that's a very good question.
This area is for hospital staff only.
Son of a... I can't even evade the dude. Okay, fine. But he is at least going the opposite direction now. So I do get a few more tries. Okay, camera. Have to hack this. Okay, so camera 1. That turns off the controlled substances security camera. Unfortunately, the minute I walk around here, he's going to be in that corner, and we'll start shooting. No? Okay.
Did you hear me? This is a restricted area. Now leave, or I will use force.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, that's our one more chance, but he did not check to see if this was unlocked, or if this is here. Okay, now to get to the door. Get the heck out of here.
That's it. This is your last warning.
So yeah, apparently they don't expect you to be able to do that all in one go, but I actually did do it earlier without getting noticed once except on the exit out. So yeah, that's it. That's the quest. We're done. Let us never darken our towels with this place again. Okay, if I had a towel, I would not darken it here again. But you know what? It's over. It's done. Let us go take advantage of our mailbox. And speaking of taking advantage of, we can go and see if Heather has followed our orders about changing her outfit. Oh, almost past my mailbox. Let's see, what have I got? Werewolf blood. Give that there. That was my mission, I believe. Put your mailbox, send it to LaCroix. I think that's done. Actually, just make sure. So that's outgoing mail. That shouldn't work, should it? Nope, it's there. Alright. Yeah, and I'm tempted, but I'm not going to try and see if I can just drink that, because drinking werewolf blood is both a blessing and a curse if you're a vampire. It's very potent, but it also tends to make you frenzy. And, well, hey, now that is a surprise.
Anything I can do for you?
Well, let's see, the dog collar and your underwear, that is definitely something.
Okay.
I like it dark and gothic. I actually like the heels are a nice touch, but I liked it better. I liked the regular look better originally, honestly. You know, the whole nerdy redhead geek girl thing, it's a thing. And actually, I wonder just how quickly she changes. I mean, she does have to get dressed, but Masquerade Redemption Point. That must have been for mailing off my stuff. But doing anything besides Masquerade Redemption Point? Bloody mess. You have mailed the Werewolf Recall check back for your reward. Is it in the mail? Money clip. 150 bucks. A wad of money left lying around. Funny that. Yeah. Can't complain. Would like some XP, but how much money am I sitting on at the moment anyway? $1,000. Wow. And okay, yeah. Wow, the black hair is a bit much.
Anything I can do for you?
I feel famished. Share your blood with me about your pension. Change it. Well, actually, I could use a bit of a pick-me-up.
Anything I can do for you?
Let's go with, I feel famished, share your blood with me. And unfortunately can't talk her into going back to her redhead look, which would be kind of tricky, but yeah, that's not bad. Hey, new email. Nicely done. Oh, now I get the XP. Your assistance was much appreciated in regards to the werewolf blood. Please find your payment in the mailbox if you haven't already done so. And what's next? Up in my apartment. Yeah, not bad. Okay, let's see. Any other jobs I've got in the neighborhood? Check out that. Try and find the Regent. Downtown Los Angeles. I think we've put off the one in Hollywood long enough. Okay, let's go and check out the Primogen, or Primogen, or however you say it. Let's see, I've got experience points here. My batching and my lethal absorption have been improved by my clothing, I think. Let's see, I could actually improve my strength and stamina. But honestly, my social is my main thing, so I'll work on that. And disciplines. Increasing presence would be useful, I think. Oh, here comes the piss boy. Sorry, I am all filled up.
Where to?
Oh, just drive. And the mansion. The Primogen are the symbol holders of the clan. The city, in theory, represents their clans, but they really practice themselves. And hey, Nines is leaving the mansion. That does not seem suspect at all.
What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same thing.
No.
That wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
What's inside? No answers? Nothing? Okay, my log just got updated. You encountered Nines at Grout's Mansion. He seems a bit out of sorts. Oh, what the heck, let's try front door, even though it looks like we got room to move around. Well, it gives me the option to kill her, but, it is a bit unsettling, isn't it? Am I going to have to find my way through this? Okay, let's see. Quest log update again. You have entered Grout's Mansion and something about it doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, the gibbering lunatics around the place. In fact, it's giving me a sneak option to move around here. And these people all look exactly the same. That's a bit worrying. Yeah, I'm getting classic thief flashbacks in here. Anybody remember Constantine's mansion? It was someplace else with a madman. Okay, I cannot open the lock on that. Hi, I was looking for a brunette girl, blue peasant dress. Her hairy boyfriend thought that she'd like this room.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Ah, okay, so, Grout apparently, is a doctor who does experiments. And he's quite mad. Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception and then in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various affectations, perception, time, mind, self. Harmony, progress is made. Okay, just grabbed a book. Scarlet Charleston Circus Performer. This time, as beneath your abilities, you would gain nothing from it. Biography of 1930 circus performer Scarlett, the perfectly Lady Torkinson, best known as the assistant to Shaky Still Manfred, the notorious epileptic knife thrower. This book raises your dodge talent. Or it would if my dodge weren't already so good. Okay, I can't see anything up there. Looked like there was a door or anything to go to. Okay, well. I'm not sure the drooling lunatics are really any threat at this point, but, okay, this one apparently is a threat. Okay, and now they're all manic and such. And these kids have knives. But I'm not suffering anything from I thought I had a knife already. Well, I'm not suffering anything from attacking them. Although it does occur to me. I actually do have enough to raise my melee skill a bit. And as long as I have that... Okay, so try and sneak around from now on. Maybe now? Okay, yeah, I need to have 2 points in melee to use that book. That would just be an overall skill. Yeah, well, what the heck. Nice portrait there.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest. interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death.
You think?
Better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition or that of my beloved wife lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Well, healing is done. Okay, I can't pick the lock on that one either. Can't open that. Well, for want of anything better to do, let's, secret passageway? Let's see. Aha. Okay. What's that? No one likes that one. Does someone like the rest? Haha! Solve Grout's riddle. Okay. Where the heck was that supposed to go? Yeah, well. Oh, maybe it was that other double doors. Okay, so we stay away from the guys in the GIMP masks, and we should be okay, I think. that. Well, I think that my presence might be warding the rest of them off. Or I just got mind-bogglingly lucky on the rest not being triggered. Okay, that one's locked as well. I wonder if that... Of course. Stupid camera. Where did that open up again? Ah. Yeah, so much for the quick kill.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. And of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurry. Oh.
Okay.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Huh. Well, moving right along. I'm getting this big feeling of deja vu. And the laughing is not stopping. Okay, well, before we go any further, much as I hate to end on this tense moment, and why am I hearing owls indoors? I think this is a good point for me to stop the game, stop the video, and next time we will continue exploring the madhouse of Dr. Monroe, or whatever this is. Until next time, have a good evening.